Do you know the story of the Life Star?
What's the orb's name?
Bailey is my name.
I'm dubious of this robot's interactions with us.
We don't have any weapons. These guys don't have weapons.
I thought I saw something back there.
These are the scariest checks ever.
And it's wearing a sailor's hat. Allow me to give you our gift.
Tim pushes the right button.
Holy crap logs!
I just love killing!
Oh my god!
You see a tear emerge from one of Indicator Tim's eyes.
Door closed, door closed, door closed, door closed! Pull the drone back, pull the drone back!
I don't have a con score. You can't do that to me. You could have sworn you saw something move back there.
We should probably get out of here.
Keanu casts fatigue on Tim.
30 seconds.
Run! Just run! What are you doing, Tim? Run!
54 points of damage.
Oh no! Off we go, killing again! He's an assassin! Just loves killing people.
12 seconds.
Well, it's been fun, everybody. I wish that Tyler was rolling better than Tyler ever rolls in Cosmic Crit history.
Wouldn't be hard if he did.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Greetings and welcome to Cosmic Crit. I'm your podcaster, game master disaster, Patrick. That's who I am, and I'm not anybody else.
I already don't like this. What's happening?
Oh, yes. Have you ever seen The Thing? It's basically like that, except I'm Jabert's voice, and I'm not Patrick. I am Jabert, and I'm here to be your GM for this very special Halloween spooktacular episode of Cosmic Crit. It's gonna be spookily spookifying. Patrick, introduce yourself, and what do you do here?
I'm normally the game master, but for some reason, my account has been locked out here, and I can't press any of the buttons to roll to kill you guys. So
it's so weird how that
I'm a little confused. I don't understand how you became a hacker man overnight and did this to me.
It's all that computer score. Yeah, very good computer check.
Also, I'm tied up to my chair with ropes. Maybe I should have mentioned that first.
Yeah, well, over the course of the episode, Patrick will be slowly lowered down into just a very deep pit of jelly, and he's going to have to eat his way out. It's like that scene in Seven, except it's not really deep enough for his mouth to reach, so he doesn't get to eat any jelly. All right,
jelly sounds good, but please, no, Jabert, please don't send me to the cornfield.
What was that?
Don't send me to the cornfield, Jabert, not again, no!
I think we lost him, everybody. Alrighty. Well, I'll be GMing for you this week, and I am very excited about that. I'm going to go around the table, and we're going to introduce you to some very special players and some very special characters who are not the ones that you're going to be used to. So I'm looking around. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. You, Tyler.
Hi, my name is Tyler, and I'm going to be playing Dovothar Nemur, the noir soldier mechanic multi-classed spacefarer.
That sounds difficult. Not only difficult to play, but difficult to say. Say that one more time.
The name is Dovothar Nemur.
Dovothar Nemur. Okay. That's wonderful. And you said you're soldier mechanic?
Yes, and his friends just call him Dova. So there you go. You could just shorten it to Dova.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate I was for sure just gonna call you like bull buddy. Yeah, you're playing a new race that was released in the Alien Archives. Is that right?
Yes, I couldn't help it. So this is basically the Spacefinder Minotaur, and they call Absalom Station their homeworld, and they trace their ancestry back to old Galarian and the Minotaurs that resided there. So
wow, that's pretty exciting. So Tyler, are you ready for this?
I've got the lights turned low. I've got all the spooky lights I can get up.
I'm so ready. Scarified. Awesome. Let's jump over to our next contestant, Rebecca. Rebecca, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Fabulous. Good. Thank you for asking. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Okay, so I'm playing Tiffy. She is a former pop icon. She got in some trouble back in the day when she was using her pop songs to infiltrate young people's minds and convince them to buy things from her. She got in some legal trouble over that. But she now retains that interest in getting into other people's minds and is a mind breaker mystic. So she likes to get inside your brain.
I like it. Mystic is something we haven't seen yet on the podcast, and I'm excited to learn more about it as we go.
Me too.
Of which, let's talk to our good friend Miles.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. It's good to talk to you again. It's been almost 30 minutes.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. So, Miles, you're also playing a mystic, right?
I am playing Keanu, the Kasath Xenoseeker Mystic.
Does Keanu have a dead dog?
Yes, he does not have a dead dog.
Okay. Is he stuck on a bus that cannot go less than 60 miles an hour, or else?
Well, he was stuck on a world ship.
That's kind of like a bus.
Kind of.
Yeah.
He comes from Idori, the Kasath. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Kasath, I think that's right.
It's their world ship. Their planet was next to a dying star, and they all boarded this world ship. And then I think they were maybe in cryosleep or something, because they were out of commission for a few hundred years, and then they entered the pack world to find that kind of everyone else got more advanced than them during the time that passed. Mm-hmm. But being a race that values using the past to come up with solutions for the present, he is interested in other civilizations and other aliens and their past and history and culture to help solve Kasath problems of today.
Wonderful. And also you have 4 arms, right?
I have 4. I am Goro.
That's awesome. I love all these things about you. All right, we're going to jump on over to, last but not least, our good buddy, Drew.
Hi.
Hey, Drew, tell us about your new character.
I'll be playing Indicative Tim.
Ooh, I love that name.
He's an assassin. Just loves killing people. No moral compass. Women, children, he'll kill anybody.
I really dig that. And what's this race that I see here?
He's a Sheeran.
Oh, Sheeran.
Yeah.
Operative. How about that? I've never seen that before. That's very, very exciting, and I cannot wait to see an operative in action. Operative is another one that we haven't had any experience with here on the show, unless we accidentally killed one.
I am looking forward to having to pause for 20 minutes to make sure that I'm doing the character right. So I look forward to you, the listening audience, not having to worry about that.
Right,
but,
that's going to be my problem. Wonderful. So these are all of our very exciting new characters that are going to be playing with us today. And without any further ado, let's get started. On board the Acreon, our heroes are huddled together in the back of a spaceship. Having just survived a dangerous encounter with a pack of Akatas. I'm calling it a pack. It's really a pair, but it was a pack to me. We huddle around the drift drive for warmth as we rest for a few moments to get some of our stamina back. And Andis is perturbed. Andis is, even for a android, being very, very expressive about their displeasure with this moment. And Andis looks at the rest of his crew and says,
"Do you know the story of the Life Star?"
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Alindra is an astronomer.
"Oh yeah, give it a shot. Yeah, learn about see if you know something about the Life Star."
All right. So I got a +6 to my D20. So I rolled a 12 + 6, so 18.
An 18. Okay, so I think you've heard the name the Life Star before in your studies. Since you are classically schooled, you know, I think this gives you something of a bonus to have maybe come across it at some point. It was a long time ago, and essentially a bunch of people went missing. And Andis is nervous right now. He wants to tell you all the story of the Life Star. Are you ready to hear it?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Then let's get started. 4 heroes were hired to go on an archaeological expedition. Their benefactor located them all. Each one of them had something that they needed. Each one of them had some need for wealth and power. And they were hired to go and find something that he promised them would be the source of tremendous power and wealth. He sent them on an archaeological voyage to discover the remains of the Life Star. As we open, our heroes have been searching for ages and have finally found some of the secrets to where this thing may be. And in fact, they have now located it. It has taken them a long time. They have sweat and bled, and they have worked their fingers to the bone, and now they know where it is. And it is right out the front windshield of their spaceship. As they pull up to the front of the ship, it's a little bit disorienting for you guys, because this is the largest ship you have ever seen in your lives. This thing is enormous. This thing is tens of kilometers long, and it is intimidating. It's hard to really get a sense of how vast this thing is. And as you begin to approach it, you arrive at its docking bay, and the doors open invitingly. And you fly your ship into the docking bay. And if any of you are to look backwards, you'll see all the stars that are in the sky slowly being blocked out as the doors to this thing kind of come to a close in kind of a triangular pattern. And suddenly, you're in darkness. So, it's time to explore the Life Star. You guys are all on board your ship. You're in the hangar right now. What would you like to do? You guys want to suit up and go out and see what's out there?
Yeah, we've been looking for this thing for a long time, so
Yes.
I imagine we're all very excited to see where this takes us.
I bet there's going to be an awful lot of people in there. Some people that sure need killing.
That is likely what ships are full of very often. As you guys are getting ready, why don't you all make perception checks for me?
Dova starts out very strongly by rolling a 1 on his perception check.
Mine is actually a 20 with my bonus.
Wonderful.
Dova, your perception rolls remind me of another character hundreds of years from now.
In the future, a future character.
Tim has rolled a 10.
Keanu's rolled a 14.
Great. Okay, yeah. So as you're getting ready, everything looks great. Everything looks fabulous. This is going to be a nice, easy adventure, I think. So you step outside into the docking bay, You've all got your helmets on nice and tight, because, who knows how long it takes to repressurize a docking hangar this large. And as you look around, I'll just use your perception checks from this. You look around and you see a bunch of ships, really. A bunch of ships that you don't really recognize their design. And they're all sort of rusted and, derelict. And they seem to have been here for a long, long time. And as you step out, your visors, fog up. And you are welcome to explore. You will notice on the ground there is a line that is kind of moving in one direction across the hangar door that says to Substation 1.
Do all the ships look like they're from the same period, or do these look like a bunch of different ships from a bunch of ships that are possibly like us that just arrived?
They seem to be, generally speaking, the same sort of construction and design. It almost seems like this was not exactly a carrier, but it was a ship where people would come in, make deliveries, leave, that sort of thing, and then so you'd have kind of all different sorts kind of coming and going, but all of these look like they've been here a long time.
Okay.
Can I peek into the window of one of the ships?
Oh, please do.
How do I do that?
I guess you can just walk up to one and take a look.
Okay, great.
Yeah, everything seems in order in there. There's no people, there's no dead bodies, so that's something.
Is there a computer terminal that we can interface with to see what, maybe if there were any final alarms that were set off, or what the last command was?
Well, you look around and you don't see any right now. I'm assuming that you guys all have flashlights on your helmets and such.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see in this dark place.
Well, why don't we go to the substation then?
I think that's a wonderful idea.
All right. Yeah.
I agree.
So as you walk over to the line that is kind of running across the docking bay floor, if someone steps on it, it will kind of light up and kind of pulse in the direction of Substation 1. This seems to be some sort of a navigation system for directing people around the ship. So it's hard to really fathom how big this thing is. It is a kilometer until you come to the wall of this thing. So you guys have been walking for about 10 minutes. And oh gosh, can I get some fort saves?
Oh no.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah, yes.
Let me just get some fort saves.
What a fort.
That's a 20 for Tiffy.
Okay.
That's a 15 for indicative Tim.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22 for Dova. It could be higher. He does have the toughness feat, I believe. So I get bonuses.
So kind of depending on what the scenario is, that kind of modulates that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Keanu?
9.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, so
there's always the first death in these stories.
Yeah. Well, curiously enough, most of you guys are feeling pretty good. There is Dova. You do have sort of a kind of a cough in your throat. It's a little choked up a little bit. But it doesn't seem to be anything super serious. Guys, make a perception check.
That's a 23 for me.
26 for Keanu.
Ooh, heavens! Yeah. So a few of you are starting to notice something.
That is a 17 for Tim.
Okay, yeah. A few of you are starting to notice something. It seems like your visors are starting to get a little bit foggy. Maybe there's some condensation on there. Does anybody have physical science?
Yes, Dova does.
Yeah, Dova, give me a physical science check on this.
I rolled a 10, but I do get a plus 12 to physical science. So that's a 22.
Very good. While the others might think that this is just condensation, you notice something curious about it. it is on the outside of your helmet, and if you were to kind of run a hand over it, you'd see that it doesn't wipe away; it smears. And what you surmise from this is that there's something corrosive about this place. As you approach the main hangar door, a oblong shape lights up. It looks kind of like the small glass brain, and it's just kind of like, and it floats right on over to all of you. And it says, "Well, howdy, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out here to the Ark and all that. Are you here to help?"
Help what, sir?
"Oh, well, our drift drive fell out about 9 years ago, and, well, we've been plumb just coasting along ever since then. We really could use some help."
I might be able to fix it if we can find the power core.
"Oh, of course. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's wonderful. This guy seems really chipper. Do you guys want to make a sense motive or something?
I was about to say.
Yeah, please.
Also,
a 21 from me.
Okay.
An 8 for indicative Tim.
16.
Okay. All right. We're seeing some pretty good rolls here.
17.
All right. Yeah, this guy wants to be your best friend, and he really wants you to help him out.
I am not so sure.
Dova will mention to everybody about how this film that's collecting on our helmet seems corrosive, and ask if our new best friend knows anything about that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That'll be the disinfectant. And this little orb does kind of like a little laser light show and scans all of you, and he goes, "Oh, now y'all are carbon life forms, ain't you?"
Oh, we are indeed.
Well, that ain't good. Y'all are gonna need to get that old disinfectant just purged right out the ship. And if you could do that, I reckon we could get on with the business of fixing this up and helping my purpose.
What's the best way for us, or as a mechanic, would I know what the best way to purge this out of the bay would be?
So
just vacuum it.
Well, not necessarily. He goes on to describe a station, just a little ways away. That is a bioengineering bay where you can kind of clear the contaminant from the ship. Yeah. He tells you, "Oh, well, we put this here to keep unwanted visitors out, but well, now you're wanted, so I reckon it's okay if you guys come on down here to the bioengineering bay and clear it on out."
Well, we thank you kindly, sir.
All right. So, are you guys going to follow him?
Yeah.
All right. Great. So, as you guys are walking, do you have any questions for him about what's going on, where you are, anything like that?
Probably would ask him who else is on the ship.
Oh, well, all the crew's in the hypersleep at the moment.
How many crew members are there?
Oh, I lost count, frankly. It's a mess of them.
If you had to give us just a ballpark.
Oh, about 3,000.
I have a question. What is the disinfectant for?
Oh, well, it's for keeping troublesome sorts out.
What kinds of troublesome sorts?
Oh, well, there's all sorts of people who'd like to get their hands on the technology of this here LifeStar. This LifeStar is really it's a wonder, a marvel of engineering.
And if you don't mind, sir, what exactly is this LifeStar?
This is the bringer of life. This brings lives to planets where there ain't none.
Is it a kind of terraforming?
Not as such. More of a eco-engineering kind of thing. Fascinating. Yeah.
Who built the LifeStar?
Oh, the LifeStar was built by the creators. They're the ones that made me. They're the ones up at the bridge who are sleeping. So I reckon after we get you all disinfected and all that, we can rush you on up there, and wake them up and do a little manual reset, and, well, we'd be mighty obliged to you. Thank you so much.
Can you tell us what race these creators are? I'm so curious with new life forms and...
Well, they're a little something new. They ain't like the life forms you probably seen in the past. They're special. I can't wait for you to meet them. They're just plumb gonna be happy to see you, I tell you.
Keanu looks at Tim and just says, "Try resist killing them."
Indicative Tim's mouth is watering.
Can Dova make a physical science check on our... What's the orb's name? Did we get it?
Bailey. Bailey is my name.
Can I make a physical science check or try and get an idea of what Billy is?
Yeah, let's see. What would be a good skill for that? That would be, I reckon, maybe an engineering check, actually.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 20, and I have a 12 to engineering, so that's a 32.
That's a 32. This is going to sound weird. You've probably met a few people who have these. This is an exocortex.
Like a floating exocortex?
Yeah, this is a floating exocortex that appears to have been, programmed to, take care of some basic maintenance around the ship while everyone's in hypersleep. And so,
can I metagame for a second?
Oh, sure, please.
Exocortexes, that's android stuff, right?
No, so exocortex is something that the mechanic class gets. So when you build a mechanic class, you have a choice between creating a drone and creating an exocortex. And both of them are basically, they're kind of like low-tier AIs in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then as you become a better and better mechanic, the AI gets more and more sophisticated. So if you have a very high-level mechanic, you are going to have a very high-level exocortex AI.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Right, yeah. All right, yeah, so you guys have been sort of walking along, and as you do, why doesn't everyone make a perception check?
These are the scariest checks ever.
So mine is actually a 27.
Okay.
Mine is actually a 17.
Mine is 19.
And mine is 21.
Good. Sorry, did I hear a 27?
That was mine.
Okay. You could have sworn you saw something move back there.
Can I turn around?
Yeah. You kind of turn around slowly, and you look back, and I mean, all you see is the wall, right? I mean, it's sort of a lumpy wall, a lot of curvature all in here, but yeah, it's just a wall.
Okay, this makes me nervous, but should I, can I cast See Invisibility?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you certainly can.
All right, let me attempt that. So I rolled a 19.
Oh, so yeah, with spells, you actually typically don't have to roll anything.
Oh, great.
Unless you've got unless you're doing an attack. Okay, so as you cast this, kind of your vision sort of goes into the sort of redshift scale, and there's nothing there. Nothing you can see.
I think at this point Dova would turn and be just, Tiffy, is there something wrong? We're moving on without you.
I thought I saw something back there.
Oh, back there you say? Interesting.
Oh, I'm sure it was just, a little bit of the corrosive stuff on our masks.
Tiffy, as you turn to your friend Dova and respond, everyone else can see this, but you can't. As a large creature kind of emerges out of what looked just like the wall and stands to a towering height of 8 feet behind you.
I retract everything I just said.
Oh my god.
And let's take a look at how this is going to go.
Am I the first to die?
Righty.
So guys, he just rolled some attacks for all your listeners.
Sure did. Does 21 hit your AC there?
Oh gosh, I have to look. EAC or KAC?
That'll be your KAC.
17.
Oh, it does. It does.
Oh no!
Yeah. And so this thing kind of like unfurls itself behind you and reaches out with its claws and just kind of rakes across you and does 34 points of damage. Excuse me.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. And your combat maneuver defense is, I think, 25. So that thing is not going to grab you.
Well, that's good.
That's very good.
Right. So that'd be a sneak attack. Everybody, make an initiative roll for me, please.
Oh my gosh! Oh, come on! A 3.
I got a 6.
That's a 5
Stunned.
together.
17.
All right, a 17. Okay. Let's see.
16.
Oh, no, I got a 16. Okay. Tim and Keanu, you guys get to go right now.
Off we go, kill it again.
We don't have any weapons.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that to the audience. These guys don't have weapons.
Did you guys all forget your weapons back on the ship?
All right, so
The keys are in the ignition.
Is who's first in this?
I believe I am.
Yeah, that'd be Keanu.
Okay.
So Keanu casts Mind Thrust, which mentally deals 4d10 damage to one target.
Alrighty.
God, what's that? 3 and a 1.
The damage there.
A total of 4.
Okay, 4. Okay, so it's gonna take 2. Okay, this thing does not look particularly damaged. Let's see who's next. Tim, go. Go, Tim, go.
Tim would like to do a trick attack.
Okay.
Well, it's been fun, everybody. That's 4 plus 13, so it's a 17.
This is 17, and that's versus its
20 plus the target CR, so I don't think I hit that.
It's not. No, you didn't hit it. Okay, it's gonna go again. It's gonna try to snack on a nice mystic here. It's gonna roll. Does a 16 hit kinetic armor class?
Mine?
Yes.
No, I'm 17 KAC.
Okay, it does not hit. It does not.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. And then, seeing that this is a harder target to hit than it previously thought, it's going to rush over to our good friend Dova. Now it's up in your face, Dova.
Oh no.
Tiff, you're up.
All right. I am going to mind thrust this creature.
I'll make a reflex save. Okay. Not ideal.
Okay, so it's 4d10 because I have a level 2.
Ooh, those are some good rolls there.
Yep, so I got a 9, 8, 9, 7.
Yep, so that's 33 points of damage. That is going to be very, very useful in this fight. This thing is now bloodied. Good work.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Well done, Tiff.
All right. We're moving on to our good best friend, Dova. Dova, this thing's up in your face. What are you doing?
Dova puts his arms up in like a boxer stance, and from his waist, this like spider drone crawls back out onto the floor behind him. That's his buddy. That's his spider drone. But first, he's gonna take a big boom right hook on this thing.
All right, let's see it. I want to see this. I want to see this hit.
That is going to be a 20.
Ooh, indeed a hit. As you hit this thing, a spurt of blood comes out. And why don't you make a reflex save for me?
Oh, it's one of mine.
Oh boy.
We should retreat. We should probably get out of here.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, it's not good. I've rolled a 6. My reflex save is only a 1.
Oh, that's gonna be are you good? Okay, Tyler, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
I think you're ready for this. 27 points of damage to you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, what happened?
Oh man, you just smashed this thing right in its noggin, and it splorted. It just splorted all over you. Oh no! Oh gosh! It's like it's almost eating through your suit. It's just, oh god! It's so acidic. What on earth could this possibly be?
Oh! Can I cast Detect Affliction on Dova?
I mean, I'm pretty sure when it's afflicting him, the acid eating through his suit.
I mean, yeah.
Is it acid? I'm assuming it's acid damage.
Yeah. So you take some acid damage. This is not gonna continue though. So you just take
it's not gonna
7 points of damage.
It's not gonna hurt him to the point where we would put him out of his misery.
Well, I mean,
don't let its blood touch you.
All right, yeah. So I mean, as it was hard to get a good look at this thing because it kind of like blends into the background here. But as you look at it, how many of you have culture? How many of you are familiar with the planet Eox?
I am.
Yeah,
Believe
I rolled a 24.
Yeah, you guys know.
I rolled a 31.
Yeah, I mean, this is not an Alebrian. This is not an Alebrian, but it has some of the features of an Alebrian, like kind of a skull that's close to the skin, kind of an elongated cranium. But this thing is much taller and alarming to look at. That is kind of what you see when you look at this thing.
When I said I was a Xenoseeker, I didn't mean to be literal.
Wait, I have something to do. I would like to cast Grave Words on the corpse.
Okay.
Which forces a corpse to babble.
Okay.
This always makes me uncomfortable.
What languages do you speak?
Me?
Yeah.
Common and don't Shinta have a language?
Yeah, and if you have a intelligence modifier of 4, then you speak an extra 4 languages. So why don't we just roll 50-50 and see if you know this language?
Okay.
All right. High, you know it. Low, you don't. No, you don't. But with a culture check, you could identify it potentially.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 20, and on top of that, it's 13, so 33.
Yeah, it's a 33. You definitely recognize it. You don't know it, but you took like a semester of this in college. That is Aclo. That's Aclo is what that is.
Aclo.
And this is kind of
Aclo is the language of the old gods.
Yes, indeed.
The engineers, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tiff, how are you feeling? That wound it gave you looked very bad.
Yeah, I'm doing surprisingly well.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should heal up, but
yeah. Yeah. So as you're kind of discussing this, did I remember somebody saying that they actually? I'm just going to look at your character sheets and see if you have this.
Is while you're doing that, is if Billy is still hovering around, I would like to ask him.
Wait, that's not his voice.
if he maybe knew how this Eoxian monster got on board.
Oh well, yeah. Well, that's kind of the whole point of the thing, right? We're bringing life to new places, and this one. Well, I hadn't been totally honest with you. You're not exactly alone right now, but,
excuse me, Billy, is it?
Oh, yeah.
How not alone are we?
Well, that's a great question. Actually, make a perception check to see how not alone you are.
Oh, God.
Oh, 16.
Oh, Lord.
I only rolled an 11 this time.
I
rolled a 20 for me.
14.
Okay. Well, you're pretty alone. except for the shapes that are moving on the edge of your vision down the hallway from whence you came.
Did the dead?
We should move.
Did the dead Eoxian, whatever he is, have any gear on him? Anything that we can pick up to possibly use?
Anything that this unfortunate soul may have once had has long since brought it away. Yeah. So,
Billy, can we maybe double time it to the bio bay?
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah. Billy kind of looks back and says, "Yeah, that might be a good idea."
Yeah, let's proceed at like a jog.
Okay, so you guys are starting to hustle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you're just kind of jogging along, and you've got about maybe 300 yards to go before you get to the tram station that'll take you on down the line here. So why don't you guys make one more perception check for me?
Wait, before I do that, Tiffy's gonna stab herself with the serum of healing.
Okay. Did you take health damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Kenner rolled a 19.
Okay. Let's see.
Can my drone roll perception checks?
Yeah, absolutely.
A 20 score for old
To
Tim.
17
Okay.
for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me just real quick. 18. Yeah, 18 for me.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything, but you can hear something now. You can hear something coming behind you. It's kind of a skittering and a scratching at this point, and it seems to be moving up on you. Are you guys gonna?
I'm hauling
A
ass.
little quicker. Yeah.
Yeah. I run. Just run.
Yep. Yo. Yeah. These things aren't even rolling stealth anymore.
Tim activates his minimal speed suspension in his legs.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. By the way, what is
Dova's gonna go
speed?
his full speed.
What is everyone's speed?
Mine's 40.
Okay.
40.
40.
Dova's is 55.
Okay. 55.
Then I guess I'm 30.
Okay. So you guys are going at a run. Does anybody have the run feat?
No, I do not.
Yeah. So basically, a run feat will let you move at 5 times your speed. So I'm just trying to get a sense of like how many feet you all are able to cover. And
gotcha.
Yeah. So you guys are about maybe 100 yards off at the moment.
Oh, I hope it's enough.
Yeah. And
I want to activate my hollow skin to make myself look like one of these monsters.
Okay, is that a standard action, or is that what is that?
That's a great question. I would need to look that up.
Can you do it while sprinting?
and would it even matter? Because I have a feeling these things are just gonna know.
If they see you turn into one of them. Right, exactly.
This is very much going to be this entire evening.
Okay.
So we're running.
Yeah, you're running.
Run faster.
I just have to do a disguise check to turn on the hollow skin. So
Okay, go for it. I'm going to say it's a move, so you only get to move half as far this round. These things are maybe 60 feet behind you. You're about 100 feet away from the exit.
I have rolled a 27 for disguise.
Okay, that's very good.
Tim, stop messing around and run! Run!
Okay.
What are you doing, Tim? Run!
Oh boy, they think you look steely. They think you look tasty. No, they can't. They can't really tell. They seem confused, but they're still going to eat you. Oh God, run!
Oh God! Make it!
All right. So Tim has fallen behind by just a little bit as Keanu runs past him. Tim's in the back. Oh God, they're so close. You got one more. You got one more round. All right. I want everyone. Actually, no. I just want Tim. I want you to make a reflex save as you run through the threshold of this door that where the tram is waiting. As one of these things reaches out to grab you.
Oh, so no. A reflex save. All right. So that is a 10 reflex save.
Oh God! This thing grabs your ankle right as you cross the threshold of the tram. Initiative, everybody, right now.
Oh no!
Everybody grab Tim and pull him!
Dova, you rolled a 12.
Yes.
Tim, you rolled a
21.
21. All right. Tiffy?
5.
5. Okay, and Keanu?
11.
11. Okay. The fancy boy Tim, he gets to go before things get nasty.
Shake him off, Tim.
I am going to try to do my trick attack. So I have to do a...
You don't want to try to escape
from it. Yeah, just escape the grapple, dude.
Yeah, I can do that.
I guess I should describe this a little more accurately. You guys were running so fast and so hard from something you couldn't quite see. Now that they're up on you, you see 7 of these monsters.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be all this would be good to have known.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so do I do acrobatics to escape?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics.
Oh, please roll high. Please roll high. Please roll high.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Plus 13, so that is a 33 acrobatics check.
That is a 33. You kick this thing in the face and you scooch back into the tram.
Door closed. All right.
Dova's been sitting there, just been sitting on the button. Dova smashes the button. Dova smashes the button as the claws just kind of rake against the glass.
Oh my!
This is indicative of Tim.
Right. And Billy, who's kind of there with you, he goes, "Oh well, they ain't never done that to me before. I guess we probably ought to get this old train moving down the line, huh? What do you think?"
Yes, I think this might have to do with the fact that we are carbon-based life forms.
Of course. Okay, great. Okay, so the tram starts moving. Billy kind of like initiates some codes to get it to go, and it rolls along for quite a while. And occasionally, when you look
enough
out
to use a resolve point,
indeed enough to use a resolve point.
I'm going to use one.
Yeah.
Dova's going to use one.
When you look out the windows, if you're sitting there looking out the windows, you'll occasionally like roll past a corridor and maybe see just like a tail kind of like whipping around. And so, but you have all you can all use a resolve point if you so choose to do so.
Yes. Dova.
Do we have 10 minutes?
Yeah, it'll be about 15 minutes to get there.
Did I take any damage from getting grabbed?
No, they just grab.
All right. I think it is smart that if we see any of these creatures, we should try and escape if possible. We only want to fight them if 100% necessary.
So as you're kind of rolling through. Oh, any more questions?
There's no way I can get like a map downloaded with my rig, is there?
Really, you can just ask. You can ask Billy, and Billy can like kind of push one over to your rig. It's just kind of like simple shapes at the moment.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What's the status of us being disinfected?
So you were going to get on the tram to the bioengineering bay, and it just happens to be about 15 minutes away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought the bio bay was a room where we were at, and then we decided to book it to this tram.
Okay. No. Yeah. You're on your way there right now. While you're on the tram,
shut in the dark question before we do this. Anything in the tram that we might be able to fashion into a weapon, like a loose handhold that we could turn into like just a lead pipe to hit something with?
Maybe I can help you out, Tim. I think Dova would call off his spider droid because it's got 8 legs, and maybe
just you're gonna pull some legs off of that. Yeah.
Yeah, just like the tip of one of the legs and just just take it off, and I'm sure it'll be like a minus to acrobatics or athletics, but you could probably use it as a shiv.
Oh, that's a good point. You want a robo leg to stab these things with?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, just snap that leg off of there.
I'll spend some of the time while I'm resting just taking off one of his legs to function as like a makeshift knife.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, after a period of time, after about 15 minutes, you hear a bing, bing. Bioengineering bay approaching. And Billy starts to kind of like, wind down the speed of the tram, and then you pull right into this room, and the doors open, and actually here it's pretty well lit. Actually here it's not so bad. I mean, it's still kind of dim. These look kind of like emergency lights, but you can kind of see what you're doing here. All right, yeah. This isn't so bad.
Perception check.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Oh, gosh. My perception's terrible. I rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 13.
Okay.
Keanu just looks around and says, Oh, it's well lit. There's nothing that could possibly happen to us now.
That's a great point.
That's the wrong perception check, but it's better than I've been rolling.
It's a 28 for me.
28. Okay, good.
All right, so that's a 26 for me.
Okay, yeah. So as you walk into the bioengineering bay, you look around and there's a computer terminal there, and there's also kind of a bunch of like tubes. Like the bioengineering bay is a big place, and there's a bunch of kind of tubes with a bunch of creatures in there in stasis, and there's just all sorts. There's just all sorts of these creatures all around. With a 28, with a 28, I think you might notice that one of the tubes is broken. But there's just all manner of monster around here.
I'd like to investigate the broken one.
Okay.
Can Dova get on the computer and see what the status of all the systems are?
Sure. Yeah. So why don't we do Tifa? You go over to the broken container first, and as you take a look at actually make a perception check on the glass.
Sure. So that's an 18 on the die plus 11.
That's going to do it. Yeah. This looks like it was corroded by something very acidic, something that they probably shouldn't have used glass to contain.
Does it look like it was corroded from the inside or the outside?
Ooh, that's a great question. It looks like it was corroded from the inside.
It looks like that creature's blood.
Well, it's not there anymore, but it certainly could be. It certainly could be.
Yes.
Keanu's going to make his way to wherever he can disinfect himself.
Okay, yeah.
That's his priority. Not dying.
So Billy draws your attention over to the terminal and says, "Hey guys, this room sure is cool, but you know what's even cooler? Getting yourself disinfected. That's the best thing."
Let me pull up the computer and get this going.
When you pull up that computer, does it look like the rest of these things are alive?
They seem unconscious, although they do not seem to have aged as much as the rest of the decay in the ship kind of would indicate.
I think we should cut power to these life support systems.
Dova, when you say that you're going to go over and look at the terminal and you're going to see if you can check things out here. Your voice is just a little bit scratchy too. Make another fort save for me, please.
So that is going to be a 21.
It's not just a scratchy throat anymore. You're not feeling so good. It's like you got kind of a tightness in your chest a little bit, and you're taking some con damage, buddy. You're taking 2 points of con damage here.
That is not good.
You want to make a perception check for me real quick?
Yeah, sure. That is a 21.
Oh, there it is. There's a tear in your suit.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. Suit. You want a suit that is closed.
Yeah, can I?
So Dova is clearly
surprised because the thing bled all over him. So
Dova is clearly infected. I think we should kill him.
Tiffy runs over and casts Detect Affliction on Dova.
Does that let you determine what the disease is, or does
it determines if poisoned, diseased, cursed, etc. What the affliction might be.
Yeah. You can tell. that this is something like a disease. It seems like something like a disease. Tyler, I'm sorry to do this to you twice in 2 weeks, man.
I even made sure the character had a great fort save. It's okay. Yeah. First thing I would like to patch up the suit.
Yeah, that's a simple engineering check. You could, with your engineering score, you could do that with almost without even thinking.
Dova, buddy.
That's how accidents happen.
I don't trust you anymore.
Nope.
All right. So Billy is like, oh well, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sure we can get you all patched up. Why don't you come on over to this here terminal and see if you can get this disinfectant out. So
Tim looks at Dova and licks his lips.
Oh my God.
I don't think Dova probably doesn't see that. He's probably just headed for the terminal to try and get the get the stuff.
Okay.
So do I need to make a computer check?
Give me a computer check.
Okay, I get a 12 to this roll, and I've rolled a 20.
Okay. So first try.
I really wish that happened on that last roll.
Good job. Yeah, this thing just you come up to it and you check around over here, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and this thing just pops right open, and you see an option for remove disinfectant. Do you want to click on that?
Yes, please.
All right, you do it. All right, and so
Awesome.
and so a number of vents open up around your location, start kind of like spraying a substance, and it's that does it. Yeah, if this has worked, then it should be safe to take off your helmets. So.
Well, Dova would take his helmet off first since he's obviously already in bad shape, so he might as well take the risk.
Yeah.
Is there anything else on the computer about what this stuff, like if there's maybe a cure or something I can learn about it?
Yeah. So
what's happened
with the computers check that good, I would say, you can actually get a little bit more information for that map. You can see 2 new locations. You can see a medical bay.
Point that out to everybody right away.
Yeah,
I think we should head there next.
Yeah, and a little bit further down the line, you can find the drift drive core, and then obviously the bridge is a little further. And there are a few other rooms off to the sides here. Okay, great. So that's good.
I think we should, if we can head to the medical bay and stock up on supplies, and then head to the drift core and see if we can't fix their power problems, then maybe we can meet these creators that Billy was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I still think we should pull the plug on all the other weirdos locked in here.
Let me check their chambers. Can I check the computers to see what was going on in there, or if I can divert power from it?
You can like kind of like pull up like some lists about like what the things are, but it's not. You don't necessarily recognize very many of them. Like they're not really things that are quite native to where you're from, but they got some pretty crazy names. So it's fun. It's fun to look at, and it's fun to kind of look at them.
I'm sorry, Tim, but I don't think I can do anything about those pods from here.
No, but that cough it's getting a little worse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I feel like something has gone into my lungs. I really want to get to the med bay and see if I can figure out how to fix this.
All right, why don't you lead the way?
Yes, good idea.
So if you go back over to the tram, you can see the med bay is very nearby. You guys go and you hop on. Does somebody want to drive the tram, or do you want to just like let Billy do it?
I'm gonna let Billy do it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Dova doesn't feel very well. I think he would just
try to lay back in the cut, try to rest a little bit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys get going. You guys get kind of like scooting down the track, and you hear boom, boom. Crew's quarters are next. And if nobody would like to stop, then it just rolls right along. And then it says, boom, boom. Armory on the left.
If
nobody wants to stop, then it just
think we should
kind of roll right along.
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
We'll stop at the armory.
Y'all want to stop at the armory? That sounds like a plumb silly thing, but I reckon if it takes all sorts.
If we can just find some weapons, I'm just gonna love killing things so much more.
Oh well, all right. So he stops the tram, and he stopped it like a little bit late, so it's like you kind of have to shimmy back along the thing to get over to the armory door. So you go into the armory. Holy cow! Is this place stacked to the gills with guns? This thing has some. It's got kind of every type of weapon, really. It's got laser rifles. You got plasma rifles. There's a kind of a long-barreled sniper rifle looking thing. There's kind of a weird tiny pistol that would be used by somebody who likes to use small pistols. They got grenades around, and there's like a kind of weird gauntlet thing. So, what sort of things are people interested in?
I'll pick up a pistol.
Okay.
A laser pistol.
Okay, you're going to take a pistol. Okay.
Are there any weapons that could be considered operative weapons?
Yeah, I'd say that correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the sniper rifles are considered operative.
I'm going to take those. The laser rifles are two-handed, right?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take 2 of them since I got 4 arms.
Okay, you're going to take a couple of those laser rifles, okay?
Yeah. Pew, pew.
Dova would be looking for a either a long arm or a heavy weapon to mount on the drone, and then also like a big melee weapon for himself.
Yeah, so there are a couple of different kinds of heavy weapons in here. There's kind of it looks sort of like a Gatling laser sort of thing, and there's another one that's just kind of got a blue light on it that just kind of has a big, large aperture kind of at the end of it. None of you have ever really seen weapons quite like this. They look kind of like laser cannons and such. But
okay, well, I think he would mount the Gatling weapon probably in the drone, and then keep searching for some kind of melee something.
Okay, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of melee stuff here. I mean, there's this gauntlet maybe, but who knows? Do you want to pick it up and try it out?
But I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you've never seen anything like that before.
Gosh, no, I'm fine. I'm good.
I'll take it.
Okay. Sorry. That was you, Drew?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you picked this thing up, and yeah, it's a heavy one. You don't know how to activate this thing, but make a quick intelligence check for me, just to make sure that you're not looking down the business end of this thing when it goes off.
That would be a 25.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to be that smart. As you're fiddling around with this thing, you set it off. This long, kind of purplish blade comes out the end of this gauntlet and just kind of sustains there for a few seconds and then drops back in.
You see a tear emerge from one of Indicative Tim's eyes.
Okay. Yeah, you found yourself kind of a handy little thing here. Who knows what sort of trouble you could get in with that.
I give Dova's spider his leg back.
Oh, you're so nice.
Oh, thank you. I'll reattach that.
Right, yeah. In the meantime, Dova, if you want to grab a long arm, you're welcome to.
No,
Hey.
Dova will just he doesn't use guns.
Oh, okay. All right. Great. Yeah, okay. Well, so this is all set. Things are going really, really well here. Oh, Tyler, make me another fort save, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Please. Okay, 14 plus 8. So that's a 22.
Is that including the 2 damage that you took?
Oh no.
Oh, bummer. Bumskis. 3 points of con damage, please. Thank you.
20. So it was a 21.
Yeah.
21s in a row.
Can
So
I?
three more points?
Yeah, three more points of con damage.
So minus 5 altogether.
Yeah, correct.
Does the blade that we just got? Does it look like it gives off any heat, so where it could maybe cauterize Dova's wound or anything like that?
I'm not wounded, but I don't really like where your train of thought is.
Was it just?
You're just gonna put it down his throat.
I thought he got scratched when his spacesuit got scratched. I'm sorry.
No,
got this.
I believe I've inhaled something that.
Yeah. So that's kind of all there is to see in here. You guys want to scoot on down the line?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You guys hop back in the tram and you head on down the line, and then you hear a beep boom. Med bay on the right. And so, would you like to stop at the med bay?
Yes. I would like to stop at the med bay.
All right. This place is looking just a little bit more dank. But it seems to be still functional. I mean, some of the lights are kind of hanging down and, kind of flickering a little bit, those fluorescent lights, but it still seems to be functional. Billy says, "Oh no, I'm pretty sure they programmed in a protocol here where you can just hop on in this here pod and you just wait yourself a spell and you'll get patched right up."
Oh,
he thinks it will take 1 minute for this to to take effect.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Okay,
all right.
So you're climbing on in that pod.
Yes, I'll here, and I'll hand over my custom rig that helps control the drone and the drone to Tiff.
Okay.
Tiffy.
Okay. Tiffy, you got a free hand to hold on to that because I think you're holding a pistol.
Yep, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So you hop in there, and so this glass lid kind of comes down and seals you inside. Right about that time, everybody make an initiative roll.
Oh, crap.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Oh boy, I'm rolling so good tonight.
12. 12.
Keanu, you got 9?
9.
Okay. Dova's got nothing, and then Tiff has
7.
7. Oh boy.
If I could just take the listeners aside for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, Jabbert's rolled better tonight than he's ever rolled in Cosmic Crit ever. This is really bad. So I'll let you get back to it.
Can I take the listeners aside for a second? I wish that Tyler was rolling better than Tyler ever rolls in Cosmic Crit history. That's
wouldn't be hard if he did. Yeah. So you guys are kind of waiting around, and for this first round, you can all kind of make a perception check if you'd like.
So is Dova out? Like, am I like out, unconscious?
You were kind of like constricted inside of this glass tube. And
28 from Keanu.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Keanu hears it. Keanu hears a thumping. Keanu hears thumping. Kind of coming down a corridor nearby.
24 from Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Presuming I'm not going to get much more than that.
Yeah. So you both hear this. It seems like it's a little ways off, but you hear this familiar skittering sound. It seems like a pack of these things have found you and are going to take advantage of this moment while your numbers are down. Okay, Tim, do you have anything you want to do? Anything you want to do to prepare for this thing?
I want to activate my blade, and I want to see does it look like there are ceiling tiles in this particular room?
There are not ceiling tiles. It's just kind of it is sort of paneled, but it's not like made of like styrofoam or anything.
Can I open one of the panels in the ceiling just to see if there's anything up there?
Sure. Yeah. You can just pop that thing open on your turn. All right. And you may make a perception real quick.
That is 24.
Oh, 24. Yeah. So right now you don't see anything up there. It seems like it's coming from the corridor right now. Okay. Keanu, give me an action.
Well, are my weapons already drawn? Like, do I just have them out?
You can. Okay. You're probably just still looking at these things because they're very cool and shiny.
But I can see them, correct?
See who?
The things.
Oh no, you just kind of hear them. They seem like they're still a few hundred feet off, but they're just not trying to be stealthy right now. They're just hauling butt.
How much more time in the pod?
Well, I'm gonna ready myself, or as they say in the ancient human language, give salutations to my small acquaintances.
Oh, yeah. Tiffy, what you got?
I'm going to position myself in front of the doorway. Not very close, like 15 feet away.
Okay. So you're just going to leave this big wide door open, though? Try to take some cover and maybe get off some shots?
Yeah, I'm preparing for my dragon gland, really.
Okay, all right. Next round. Make a perception, everybody. Oh yeah, I see some good rolls in here.
Okay, so that's a 19 from me.
20 for Keanu.
27 for Dova.
14 from Tim.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're coming. They're getting closer. They're getting closer now. Tim, your head's still up in the ceiling, and you're watching. That you don't see anything coming yet, but they're on their way. Does anybody want to do anything?
I'm gonna let Tim keep doing what he's doing.
Okay.
I kind of want to kill Dova because I feel like Dova's leading them here.
Interesting.
Oh, I'd like to.
Pod. Can I position Or can the drone position itself to be firing down
Tiffy has the control of that thing, I believe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't have.
Yeah, is there something
If Tiffy would like to manipulate that on her turn, she is welcome to.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Keep its guns pointing at Dova.
Okay. So Tim's pointing the gun at Dova. Okay, cool. All right, Keanu, you got any actions? You got anything you want to do?
It's been 12 seconds.
We're just waiting. I have a question. Reflecting armor, can I cast that before I'm attacked, or is that a reactionary?
Yeah, the duration is 10 minutes a level.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and cast that right now and have that up for almost an
50
hour.
minutes. Yeah, I'm casting that.
Okay, so he's casting a defensive spell. Let me hear it. Tiffy, give me something good. Give me something good.
Yeah, Tiffy's going to get the remote out for this drone. It's not my drone. I'm going to send it down that hallway and see if it can find anything.
You're sending it down the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Does it have a camera on it or something?
This is not a good move.
I think they do have cameras on it, so you can kind of like work it like a drone.
No, it'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine.
So it just says if robots could talk, they would say like okie dokie.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like chitters down.
I hope to put it on Rebecca's tombstone. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it kind of goes down and it comes around the hallway. Yeah, make a perception check to see through that camera. It's
that's a 30.
It's a small screen. Oh, you got a 30. Oh man. Yeah. It almost looks like you can see something down there. That's interesting.
Fire the gun.
And all right, so we're back to Tim. Tim.
Oh, fire all the guns! Could you not fire all the guns?
Talk to me, Tim. You got your head up in the ceiling and you're pointing your gun at Dova.
I don't have a gun. I was hoping to point the drone's guns at Dova, but the drone went down the hallway.
You're pointing your sniper rifle at Dova's head.
Don't kill Dova with his own drone, please.
With a 32, do I see anything?
Okay. You're still looking. You're still looking up in the vents.
Up in the vents. Up in the ceilings.
You don't see anything up there. Oh god. Okay. Keanu. Give me something good, please.
Perception. All right.
Okay. You are looking as hard as you possibly can.
26.
You are looking so hard right now. Unfortunately,
been 18 seconds.
As Tiffy knows, the drone has kind of gone around a corner and can kind of see something on its periphery. It is, however, around the corner. You can't see anything right now. So yeah, it's a really good roll, but oh man, Tiffy, please. What's up? You want to bring that drone back, or you want to sacrifice that to the gun?
I want to fire the gun at the shadowy creature.
Fire the gun, Tiffy.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just
Tell
roll
it,
a
D20?
it can fire.
D20.
Just tell it to fire, and it fires.
Fire!
Oh no!
I rolled a 5.
Okay. What's the bonus to shooting a weapon like that?
5.
All right, so it's a 10. Okay, it the shot goes wide. But like this thing has some kick. That's all I can say about it. Like the camera's just like jerking around a lot. So do you want to do a move action? Do you want to keep walking, or what do you want to do?
Full round attack action. Fire again at a -4 penalty.
Yeah, can I move it some more?
You can either move it or you can take another shot. I'll let you do either one. Are you planning on just walking this thing into a wall of darkness?
I mean, until it finds something that it can shoot at.
Oh no, it's shooting at something right now. It can see like a host of these monsters.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just gonna stand its ground.
Okay, it's gonna stand right there. Are you gonna take another shot?
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, do it right now.
All right, I rolled a 16, so plus 5, right?
All right, that's a 21.
21.
Oh, right. Let me just 54 points of damage.
Oh no!
Pull the drone back! Pull the drone back!
4 points of damage in a line. So just like it just carves like carves like a hole in this wall of monsters that are coming at you, and it's like for a moment there you can see through this massive of creatures. And so, okay, so that's your turn.
Wait, so is the drone dead? Did the drone take 54 damage?
No, it dealt it.
It dealt 54
damage.
Whoa!
You just kicked some proverbial pronk.
Yeah.
This is great.
Oh my gosh, I thought I just killed Tyler's drone. Okay, awesome.
No.
Oh, save the drone. Save the drone. Save the team.
This is some freaking awesome stuff.
But now it's their turn,
the drone.
These things are up-ons right now, and right now you can hear them. You can hear them shrieking around the corner. They're furious, and then you hear like some servos whizzing. The gun's like still firing, and you can like look through the camera for a little bit. And this thing's taking them down and just firing in all directions before they finally rip this thing off, and it gets destroyed in a rain of acid.
So this is the special edition.
Oh no. Yes. Yeah. So okay, now we're back. Tim, you got any plans?
Close the door. Is the door to the room still open?
Yeah, your teammates are kind of like posed on opposite sides of it, ready to shoot.
Yeah, I call down, we should close that door, but I'm going to keep an eye on the ceiling.
Okay.
I also want to use my operative exploit, Cloaking Field.
Okay, you're going invisible. Okay,
yes,
cool. That's awesome. I love that so much. Keanu, your friend Tim just turned invisible in your time of need.
It's 36 seconds.
Can I see any of the guys? Any of them actually in front of me right now?
You see a tail whip out from around the corner, as they like devour this
drone.
Yeah. You want to maybe ready in action?
Yeah, I mean I'm readying to shoot.
Okay. All right. All right. You want to hold that action until something comes around the corner.
Yes.
All right, Tiffy. Here we are. This is it.
Okay, is the drone dead?
The camera's not on anymore.
Yeah, we have established that it is gone.
Well, can I try to get it to shoot or blow it up or something? Does it self-destruct?
It's not responding to your commands. You're like pushing the button, and you're like,
oh man,
come on. And but you're not hearing the gun go off anymore.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna stand here.
All right.
And get ready.
You're gonna ready a shot.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Gang, this is what you've all been waiting for.
Oh no.
Around the corner comes about 6 of these things. They come around the corner, and they're about 60 feet down the corridor. They're maybe a turn away from you now, and they were just hauling ass, and they are pissed. They are so pissed right now. All right, Tim, what do you want to do, Tim?
Okay, do I see anything in the ceiling?
Yeah, your head's still up there.
Oh my God, Tim!
He's still got his head in the ceiling. Oh God!
Yeah, but
he didn't see these things.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, maybe the door should be shut, but I mean, I think we're safe.
Well, keep in mind a couple of things. Keep in mind a couple of things. I am right now.
30 seconds. It's been 30 seconds.
Right now, I'm invisible, and I have increased move speed because of my leg enhancements. So, I drop down. I see these things. I want to make a move, and then I want to do my trick attack.
Okay.
To the closest one to us. And trick attack.
That's to CMD, correct?
It's 20 plus CR.
Oh, 20 plus CR. That's right. Okay, yeah.
So I need to beat that, whatever that is. So. Oh no. Oh, no. Okay, so that is.
Do it.
Yeah, so even plus my stealth, that's only an 18. But that doesn't mean I still can't attack. So I'd still like to attack with this thing to the closest, this new fist sword that I have.
Okay, that looks like that's going to be a melee weapon. Are you running up to him?
I have to be in melee range to do the trick attack, I believe.
Oh! So you just just scampered up and tried to chop him up.
Yeah, because I'm stealthed and it didn't seem like they saw me. So
okay, does stealth end after you attack?
I believe it does.
All right, Tim goes from cowardly monster to hero right here.
So I'm going to try to attack with this thing. Oh no!
Oh my! Natural 1.
It's a natural 1 plus. Let's see what.
On the plus side, you didn't hit, so you didn't turn not invisible.
Oh gosh.
Okay, great. I love this. Keanu, go.
All right, so I am going to just blast the 2 that are near me, or I'd blast 1 that's near me, with both rifles.
Okay. Make 2 attacks.
All right. So we got 8. That's not good. And 9.
Oh gosh! Oh no, gang. Okay. So these shots go wide. This is also a pretty powerful weapon. It seems like. All right, Tiffy, what's up?
Okay, am I within 15 feet of any or all of these creatures?
No, they are about 60 feet away at this point.
Oh, damn it.
They will be there.
And don't forget that Tim is right there next to them.
I realized they were 60 feet away. Oh, man.
He said they were 60 feet away.
Okay. All right, Tiffy, give it to me.
Can I detect spells and magic in 60 feet?
You sure you don't want to shoot your gun?
Can I see something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they're around the corner now. They're in plain view now.
Yeah. They are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll shoot one.
Sprinting
Sure.
down at us.
Okay.
Holy crap, logs!
Yeah. Roll your attack.
Okay, so that's a 5.
Plus 4.
So
So a 9, like me.
So that's a 9. You missed, but this still does like kind of a. It does sort of like a push. Like there's some like behind it, and they like seem to be like they're like, crawling on the walls, and they get like knocked down a little bit, but no damage done. All right, we're back to them. They move up. They're about 10 feet away now. And they are they're ready to munch. Tim.
All right, I want to.
They've walked past you.
Since I'm still kind of stealthily moving, I'd like to go back up and try to do another trick attack to the one that is closest to the doorway.
Okay. You want to like run through the pack of them?
If I can get through it stealthily. If I can't, I'll attack the one on the outside.
It would be pretty difficult. It'd be a pretty difficult trick.
Let me do the one on the outside then. And I want to try to do another trick attack.
Okay.
Oh my god. So that is 11 plus 13, so that's 24.
Good roll.
That's not it.
Oh
no.
Okay. You want to make an attack?
Yeah, I will try to do an attack with this Joker.
All right.
And I'm rolling a 9, and that is probably not going to do it because I need to add my melee attack bonus to that, which is 3. So,
okay, so 12.
Yes.
These things are flat-footed against you right now, so you're going to do some damage. This thing slash him up. This thing comes up out of virtually out of nowhere. The rest of you just thought he had left you to die, and all of a sudden, this enormous blade comes out and just slices one of their heads off.
I just love killing.
For those of you listeners at home, he just rolled 17d6 plus 10 for that blade.
So I
and you gave it up.
What about the acid blood that you're probably in the vicinity of?
Yeah, go ahead and make a reflex save, please.
Okay.
He's got a good reflex.
Come
on, Drew.
So that's an 11 plus 7, which is an 18.
Okay, no, that's good. You're able to kind of dodge out of the way.
Excellent.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, now we're back. Now we're back to Keanu.
All right, so I am going to cast Hurl Force Disc, which deals 3d6 damage to one target, then ricochets to other targets, dealing 2d6 damage to each one up to 5 targets.
Okay, cool.
22.
Okay, yeah, you do it. You do it. You hit him, and we'll just say that it bounces around a bit. So you said it does 3d6?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just roll that for you real quick. Okay. Well, you want to take your roll? Mine kind of sucks. We got basically the same roll.
Same number.
Yes, the same roll.
And then it rolls 2d6. It rolls 2d6 for the subsequent ones because there were 6 total, so there should only be 5 other ones there.
Yeah. So let's say let's do that. Oh man, I'm rolling jack on this. Okay, yeah. So you hit kind of all of these guys and do some pretty good damage to a couple of them. You actually like knock them back, and you kind of delay the front for another round. So the front gets delayed another round. They get knocked back, and they kind of clamber back up, and they're about to start moving again. Tiffy.
All right, so they're 10 feet from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my Dragon Gland Wormling against them, which is 3d6 fire damage. So I rolled a 9.
Okay,
total.
is that a reflex save to avoid?
I can look it up for you.
Yeah, I bet it is. Let's just see what they roll. Okay, let's say... Actually, I got to make a few of these checks. Okay, well, one of them doesn't make it. All right, so two of them don't make it. And you're going to take the full 9. Everyone else is taken 4. They are still up, not yet bloodied. You have slowed them down for another round. You have another round of action before they get to you. They notice you, Tim, but they want to go after those two guys that actually hurt them. So they're going to keep moving. They're right up in your face now, guys.
How much longer in the pod?
Oh, you've got let's see. We're on turn 7. You got 2 more turns until we get out of that chamber.
Oh God, no! I want to try to do another trick attack on the closest one to me.
Okay.
Come on, Drew. Oh, it's not going to do it.
That is a 21.
Oh, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Okay,
just use the sword of
That's
destiny.
okay. I'm going to use the on this same one. I'm going to attack it with the gauntlet weapon, which is 11.
That's not a hit. This thing slides out and maybe just shaves a couple of the remaining hairs off the back of its head. Doesn't do it. Okay, Keanu, go.
All right, I'm going to fire my 2 weapons again.
Okay.
9 and 10. God.
Okay.
Oh, I keep rolling the same thing.
Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Rebecca, bring it home. Bring us home.
All right, I'll use my pistol, I guess. So I rolled a 13 plus 4.
Okay, that's a hit. That's
Awesome.
a hit.
Nice. Yes.
Oh, holy moly.
Holy
crap. Yep. You hit these things and it kind of goes out in kind of an arc and just kind of batters them all, and they just kind of they just kind of scoot back and 2 of them go down.
Yes.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
With my itty bitty pistol?
Yeah, that thing that's a real noisy cricket right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you ever seen Men in Black? You are Will Smith, bro.
I haven't seen it. Sorry.
All right. They're
Tim looks at Tiffy with jealous eyes.
All right. Yeah.
You have basically Space Excalibur. What do you want?
They are.
She got to kill.
They stand up and they kind of look at you and they skitter off down the down the hallway, and you live to die another day.
Awesome.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
And then 2 rounds later, the pod opens up and Dova feels great. Yeah. Good
Nice
work.
to have you back, Dova.
Yeah, you were a big help back there.
This robot was very helpful.
What happened to Sotil Rubal?
I touched Dova and used Mind Link to
She killed
transfer
him.
all of the information to him, fill him in on what happened while he was in the pod.
Does he weep a single tear?
Of course he does. At the excitement of the story.
I'm asking Dova.
Oh.
I mean, he's had that drone for a long time. I think he would walk out. He's like, I should go see if I can try to repair him or what the damage is.
Yeah, so you're gonna go take a look. It's a puddle. It's a puddle with a bunch of dead aliens all over it. So,
the gun.
The gun is also a puddle. Yeah.
Do I at least have my constitution score back to maximum?
Oh yeah. You're back. You feel better than ever.
Okay. I mean, he just looks very sad.
Yeah.
Doesn't say much.
Billy notices that and kind of comes up and says, "Oh, shucks, that's sad. Well, maybe you should get an exocortex. I hear they're great, and your allies can't run them out into a murderous horde."
That would be nice.
Not to sound caustic, but we should be going.
Oh, heck yeah, we should. And right as you say that, you hear another thumping coming from a little bit kind of like behind you. And indeed, they did go around and come through the ceiling.
I knew it.
So no time to dilly dally. Everybody run!
Everybody run!
Run!
All right. So you all run. You all run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Running to the tram.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running.
Yeah. Okay. So you run. You make it back to the. You make it back to the tram. Good work. Billy says, "Well, okay. Well, now we just gotta get up to the bridge, hit the manual reset, and we'll be all set. Okay? Does that sound good to everybody? And then everybody can go home, and it'll be great."
I'm dubious of this robot's interactions with us.
I am a little confused myself. I mean, we were here to discover the wealth and power that this place brought. Not just to reset something and leave.
Did you come here for... Oh, you ain't here about the beacon then. Oh, well, okay, I guess that we can do that too. And so he's a little bit sad. He's like, I just thought, after all this time, maybe somebody picked up on our distress beacon and...
Oh, we will be happy to help you. I'm not saying that we won't.
Oh, well, good. Oh, thank you.
I'm just saying this won't be all over for us.
Oh, well, good. I'm sure everybody will be glad to hear that. And so you guys kind of scoot along. You pass the drift engine core on your way to the bridge. You arrive at the bridge, and the bridge is actually still pretty clean. I mean, there's like maybe a ceiling tile knocked out here and there, but ultimately it's still in pretty good working order. And as you walk in, there's just a bunch of computer screens with all sorts of information kind of all over it. Billy kind of flies over to one of the terminals and kind of indicates this big green button. He says, "See here, this is the manual reset. You should push that one." And then, like, kind of a few feet away, there's another button. There's a big red button, and on it there's a sticky note that says "Do not press." And he says, "Don't push that button. Now push this button. Push this here green button. Don't push the red button. Push the green button."
Can I sense motive?
Please.
Dova would want to... Can Dova use the computer?
He's your best friend. He's your best friend.
It's a 15.
I'm rolling 18.
Yeah, can Dova use his rig to get into the computer system and figure out what the buttons do?
You can try to make a computer's track to patch that.
Probably not. That's going to be a 17.
Yep, this is like a tier 9 computer. Nope.
Tim is overcome with emotions at the thought of what the button that says "Do not press" could do, and the fact that it might kill everyone and everything on this ship.
Keanu casts fatigue on Tim.
Would Tim like to make a fortitude save?
Billy, what does the red button do?
Oh. Well, I don't know. It just says don't push it, so I don't push it.
Who put the note there?
Oh, that'd be the captain, before he went into hypersleep.
Tim rolled a 16 for that fort save.
He's fine.
Can we? Are the sleep pods here? Like, can we look inside them?
He's like, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, they're kind of behind the walls, but I guess if you want to do some demo work, we can get this all down and you can have a look at them. But
I think it would be, I don't know what. I'm kind of worried that if we wake everybody up, exactly what we are going to wake up.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, They're right reasonable folk. It'll be fine. Just push the big green button. Don't push the red button. Push the green button.
Tim pushes the red button.
Actually,
can we try and stop?
You're going to try to make a reflex save. I want to see a reflex contest.
I would like to try and grapple Tim before he can push the button.
Okay. No, everybody make a reflex save.
That's a
15.
That's a 14 for Tim.
All right, that's a 14 for Tim.
Tiffy had 15.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
20 for Dova.
Okay, yeah. So these guys kind of get a hand on you. How insistent are you being about this? Do you really want to push it?
We should talk about this. We should talk about this. We can't just push buttons on a ship we know nothing about.
Nothing about this ship has made sense. They want us to push the green button, not the red button. It just seems to me like maybe we should be pushing the red button, and if it kills everybody, then I just love killing people.
Push the green button. Don't push the red button. Push the green button. Don't push the red button. Tim is not completely sold on this whole business of not pushing the red button, even though everyone's telling him don't push the red button.
Billy, why don't you just push the buttons yourself?
I'm not allowed to push the button. Somebody else got to push these here buttons. So push the green button. Don't push the red button.
I don't know what do we think? What does everyone think we should do? I have no idea what to do.
Tim pushes the red button.
No, Tim.
All right. Okay, so here's how we're going to resolve this. Everyone who wants to push the green button will get a vote, and everyone who wants to push the red button will get a vote, and everyone's going to make charisma checks against everyone else. We're going to total them all up, and if the team that wants to push one button versus the other button wins, you push that button. Okay? Charisma check.
How do you make a charisma check?
30. That's a 30 for the red button.
So I rolled a 19. Do I add my modifier to that?
We're adding, I guess, diplomacy to that.
Oh, we're adding diplomacy. Okay. That's different.
Goodness.
I was adding my full charisma
10.
score, which is wrong.
So, 29 for Tiffy.
Okay.
28 for Tim to push the red button.
27.
To not push the red button.
To not.
Okay.
Yeah, a 10
a
9 from Dova to push the red
carry
button.
it pretty hard. Even though you made a very compelling argument, Tim.
Even if we all had a 1 score, the nose would have had it. That's just...
Okay, well, so you're not going to push the red button. So are you going to push the green button? Push the green button. Don't push the red button. Push the green button. Please push the green button.
I'll push it.
Okay, you push it, and nobody stops her?
No.
Oh boy, thank you for pushing that there green button. We got our drift drive. It's going to be starting back up again, and the captain's going to be just so happy. Oh, looky here. Here he comes now. And as he says this, you notice a few shapes just sort of appearing as they phase through the walls. These are ghosts. And one of them looks at you, Tiffy, and says, a wise choice. Thank you. Have we arrived at Eox yet?
Not quite, I don't think. Tiffy looks out the window to see where we are.
You're in space.
Okay.
Not anywhere near Eox. Not anywhere near Eox.
Your drift drive has broken down, and I'm afraid you've been stranded in this area of space for 999 years.
Foolishness, no. This is impossible. We must get this operational immediately. How has this happened?
We do not know. We will definitely try and aid you in getting your ship back to be operational.
Excellent. We have business to attend to.
He says,
we thank you for your service to us. You see, it has always been our mission to bring life to new places, and now Eox is in need of us, and we shall bring life to that awful, wretched world. we shall bring them a new life on a planet that is unsurvivable. They will become survivors, you see. And in my gratitude, allow me to give you our gift of life.
And the captain reaches out his hand for you to take. Would anybody like to take him up on his offer of the gift of life?
I mean, yeah,
Keanu pushes Tim in front.
This is, Dover will step forward. I mean, this is the wealth and power that we sought, right? I mean, that's the legend, so, yeah.
Yes, it is. All the life you can take.
And he grabs your hand, and don't be scared, Tyler. Don't be scared.
I'm not. I think this is going to be really good.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it is really, really good. It's going to hurt a little bit, but then it's going to be so good. It's 3 points of constitution damage.
Hey, I've already been down this road. That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
And that's just damage. That's not drain. That's great.
Yeah. Okay, and then he gives you another one. 3 more damage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You still in this? Good.
Yep.
Okay, he gives you another 2. You're down 8. You're doing so well. He is so proud of you for this. He is so proud of you because you're starting to understand it now. You're starting to get it. This is not just death. This is life. He is giving you life. And here comes another 2. You're at minus 10. Minus 10. Oh gosh, you can almost feel it now. What's your con right now?
5.
Oh, one more. That's perfect. You're down at 4. You're at 4 con now, right? You're down at 4. You're at 3 con now. You're at 3 con. Oh. He rolls another 1. You're at 2.
Come on.
Okay. There it is. The sweet release of life as your body collapses to the floor. And you have a new form now. This new form is ethereal. You're bound to the ship now, but it's not terrible. And you understand. You understand what you have to do. You have to spread these life forms to all worlds, so that everyone can be a survivor. And you hate that you allowed yourself to be tricked into getting rid of that incredible gift, the gift that would have made you a survivor forever. And you look back at your so-called friends, and there they are, standing all smug with their false life. And you reach out, and you try to touch.
Keanu pushes the red button.
All right, does anybody stop him?
No.
Tim stops him so he can press the red button.
You guys are like struggling over. You're like slap fighting over who can push the red button. Okay. All right, you push the red button. The captain just howls. He says, "You fools! I put that post-it note on there that said don't push the red button. You'll ruin everything." Kind of a red light starts kind of like twirling around. Lines of code start like flying up on the computer. It's like there are these like lists and catalogs and like images of creatures are kind of like flashing up, and a voice comes over the intercom and says,
"Specimen purge initiated."
And the captain is furious. It took us millennia to gather all of those specimens, and now you've loosed them on all of us. Don't you see what you've done? We'll all die, you fools. And he looks at his two compatriots and says, "Go, destroy them, destroy the specimens, save them if you can, but destroy them if you must." And they phase through the walls and go off. And he looks at Keanu and he says, "You will pay for that." And
what, by not giving the gift of life?
And he makes a melee touch at you. It didn't do great. So
I say we turn and run and go back to the ship.
Okay. Initiative.
9 for me.
18.
That is 6.
Dova, you want to roll him just for fun?
Yeah, I've obviously got to kill these guys, right? 14.
Yeah, 14.
Just love
I've got to
killing
give them
people.
life.
Yeah, ghosty boys. Let me actually make a melee. Okay, great. Good.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. So
That was a
natural 20.
natural
guys.
20 melee.
Yeah. So this is going to be just his initiative check.
Oh, okay.
Now he's going to make another melee touch attack at old Keanu. That does a 15. Do anything for your? I guess, do they even have touch anymore? I don't guess they do. For your energy.
So what would that be, like my
EAC.
EAC, yeah.
15? My EAC is 15, however, I still have reflective armor.
You do, don't you? Okay, so that's so you wanna use that?
Yeah.
All right, you kind of reflect this damage back onto him, and he just kind of laughs and says,
You can't. I don't have a con score. You can't do that to me.
I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, all right.
Well, Keanu, full of surprises.
That's how he do. All right, Keanu, you're up now.
I'm running.
Okay, you're booking it.
I'm getting the prompt out of here.
All right, you're okay. Full withdrawal from him. Dova, what you got?
Does Dova still have his base speed from when he was alive?
Let's say your speed is 45.
Okay, cool. I guess Dova will try and make a touch attack against the nearest person.
Okay. Tim or Tiff, whichever one you want.
Let's go for Tiff because she destroyed my drone.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be like a 20 something.
All right, you want to roll a d4? You want to roll that d4 and tell her what she's won?
Join me, Tiff.
So I'm going to use Share Pain to spend one resolve point to reflect that damage back to the person that cast it.
I can feel no pain, Tiff.
Okay, cool. I love it. Tiff, you're up now.
All right, I am going to cast Command Undead on Dova. Can I do that?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yes, please do it.
Oh,
I love
it's
it.
gonna be great.
How do I cast it? Do I
You just cast it.
Just cast it, yeah.
Do it.
So I now control him?
Well, no. So he has to make a will save.
Okay, great.
And do I get an attack of opportunity?
So yeah, you need to take a 5-foot step back, but I'm assuming that you're.
Right. Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
Will save. What's my? I'm sure fantastic will save. Oh, actually,
Just roll like Tyler.
15.
15 is the threshold. So does that mean he fails or succeeds?
I mean, he made the DC. He made the DC, so he barely. I'm gonna rule it takes effect for 1 round.
Okay.
So he doesn't become your buddy for like days. But like for 1 round, he gets a glimpse of his old noirnity and realizes his undead state and the corruption that it is. What sort of thing would you ask of him?
To attack the Eoxian guy.
Okay.
With his armory weapon. Doesn't he have an armory weapon?
He used to. He's dead.
Literally a ghost.
Yeah, his body's on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
He can't do anything?
He could punch him. He could punch
Okay,
him.
sure. Yeah, he'll punch him.
Ghosts can punch each other, I feel like.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is that you punching?
That's me punching. I rolled an 18.
All right, dope. Oh boy, yeah, good work. All right, roll your some punchy damage.
Okay, it's 1d6 plus 1.5 times my character level.
Okay, I think plus your strength.
That's gonna be 6 damage. Oh, yeah. So 6 plus my strength modifier as a ghost, which is 5. So it's gonna be 11 ghost damage.
Okay. Oof, boy. Oof. Oofa. You hit this guy really hard. All right, yeah. So he looks at you and says, "Not cool, bro." Tim, you're up.
Do I have the strength to pick Tiffy up?
Tiffy's not down. Dova's down.
Yes, but I'm asking if I have the strength to pick Tiffy up so I can get her out of here.
What is your strength?
My strength is 10.
I mean, probably not in move with anything like your base speed. You might be able to pick her up and like waddle 20 feet, but not as such.
All right, sorry, Tiffy. I just
making like Pizza Hut and booking it.
I just love killing people, but these people are already dead, so I am out of here.
Okay. Alrighty. It's back to our good friend the captain. Our good friend the captain is gonna step forward and reach out and touch Tiffy, and indeed is going to. That's gonna be a hit, and that only does one. That only does one.
One to what?
One con damage. So
con damage.
As he says, "Join us." Keanu, what's up?
I'm still booking towards the.
You're running back. You're just running as fast as you can.
Like I said, I'm getting the pronk out of here.
Okay. Dova.
What state am I in now?
Wyoming.
You are back to in control of your own faculties, and you can do as you please.
Can I try and? I can't just re-enter my body, can I?
Not as such.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I try and grapple the ghost captain? Tell Tiffy to run.
You can, yeah. If you've caught a glimpse of your previous humanity and you want to fight this ghost captain, you do it. You live your best life. All right. Well, that's not a great life. Roll the 3. That's a 3 on the dice. And I don't know. I don't remember what is. It's higher than that. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Let's just forget that happened.
Okay. The ghost captain looks at you and says, "Oh,
I love you too, my son."
He thinks you tried to hug him. He's proud of you. He really is proud of you, and you've come a long way in a very short amount of time. Tiffy, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna run.
Okay, you're booking it. Okay. All right. Tim, what are you doing?
Still running, brother.
Okay. Everybody's in full retreat. Okay. Dova, you're there with him, and he says to you,
"Don't worry, my son. They shall not survive what is about to happen."
And he walks you over to the computer terminal. He kind of touches a few things, and he points one gnarled, ghostly finger at a monitor and says,
"Have you ever heard of a marshmallow?"
Oh no. Okay, so the rest of you are back on the tram, and you're kind of booking along. As you look out, you start like you kind of like pass through these zones, and there are just these open battles that you can see out the windows. There are just these just scenes of horror, creatures that you've never seen before, fighting with just ghosts, and they're just ghosts everywhere. There are just ghosts everywhere. And in fact, a few times as you are kind of racing, we're kind of racing down this tunnel here, the ghosts are kind of like passing through the tram. As they see you, they kind of like reach out and try to grab you, but none of them can really get a hand on you. Billy says, "Well, at least we're going to be able to make it back and get to this planet of Eox and spread this wonderful message to all the good planets around there."
Yes. Billy, what we need your help is to get us safely back to our ship so that we can prepare Eox for your arrival.
Oh, so they can be ready to accept us with open arms?
Exactly.
Oh boy, I can't wait for that. And so he says, "All right, yeah, let's get you on back to their ship." So basically, you've got about like a 40-minute trip down there. You look out the windows in some of the larger rooms where you can kind of like witness things for longer periods of time. There are all sorts of awful creatures. There are zombies, which you're somewhat familiar with. I mean, there are more of these monsters being consumed by large gelatinous monsters. There's a man-eating plant that's somehow is eating ghosts. It doesn't even make sense anymore. Wolfmen and bat creatures in an all-out brawl. And Tiffy, at one moment, you could have sworn that you saw a man with sheet white skin and red hair and a red balloon. You could have sworn that you saw him, and that even though you were speeding past at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, that you made eye contact, and he smiled, a big toothy smile.
That's disturbing.
It's a crossover episode.
And so, but you guys scoot on through. You guys scoot on through without too much event. You pass the armory. Anybody want to go to the armory?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Kinda, but
okay. All right. So you guys get back to the dock, and you guys emerge up out of the entrance, and it is just a horror show in here. Like, whatever went down in here was awful. And it doesn't take you but more than a few moments to see what it is that has kind of caused all of this. And there is this enormous, in fact, in game terms, it would be called a colossal creature. This creature is picking up, these acid-containing monsters and popping them in his mouth and pulling off heads and scooping up handfuls of ghosts and just like smooshing them into its big, stupid, fat mouth. This is something you've never seen before. It's pale, it's enormous, it's fat, and it's wearing a sailor's hat.
Yes.
And if you look at what it says on the side of the sailor's hat, you will see that it says, "Does anyone want to read this for me?"
Sort of perception
Stay
check.
puffed.
Yeah. It's definitely that.
It does. It does say that. It does say that thing.
Why did we spend so much time in Alien? This is so much.
No, this thing, as soon as you walk in, it sees you, and it just kind of grins. It grins, and it's got like some green goo and like a tail hanging out of its mouth. And it like bends down and it picks up this derelict ship, and it just kind of like heaves it in your direction. So everybody make a reflex save for me real quick.
Oh God! If Keanu has to go, I think
this is kind of how he'd like to go.
I said 21 for Tim.
14 for me.
Okay.
14 for me.
Alrighty. All right, Tim is able to get out of the way of this thing, and it does a pretty absurd amount of damage to you. 35 points of damage to anyone who did not save, and half that to Tim who did.
Oh, half. What save was that?
That was a reflex save.
So I have an evasion ability that prevents even partial reflex damage.
Yeah. So you just completely get out of the way. The other two are just like smooshed, and like this guy is standing between you and your ship. He's standing between you and your exit. Gang, what do you do?
Run.
Okay, you're just gonna run through his legs, huh?
Do I have any choice? How about I'll create a wisp to distract him.
Okay.
I just create a wisp to distract an enemy.
Okay. See if he believes that. Yeah, he's pretty dumb. Yeah, he believes that.
All right,
we're getting to the ship.
We're running.
I can't believe you guys aren't using these enormous energy weapons. Like, nobody wants to use these weapons. Okay, cool. You guys start running. Okay, you've got about 300 feet before you get to his feet. So okay, you start running now. All right, he's gonna take another firing. He's gonna take another attack, and he's gonna throw this at Keanu. And it's you can make a reflex save. Okay, yeah, no, this is a pretty easy one. This is actually just a DC. This one is actually just a DC 10, as he just throws kind of like a small box at you. He's just kind of like reaching down and picking stuff up and just like whipping it at you. Okay,
fire back.
You guys want to keep running?
I'm gonna fire my 2 energy weapons at him.
Okay, give him a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna. 18 and 19.
Okay, yeah, both hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire my pistol.
Wait. Let's see what
damage.
Let's see what he does for damage. Yeah. There's one. There's another one. Yeah, so you do about 82 points of damage to this thing. It looks just fine.
Oh no! I had such high hopes.
Do you want to make a quick perception check just as a free action here?
Sure.
There's a little switch. There's a little switch down on the side that says semi-auto, and then the other side says sustain. And so something you hadn't noticed before, but there's a switch right there.
Which one is it switched on?
So are you talking to me or to her?
Honestly, all of you can make that determination. It is currently on semi-automatic.
I'm gonna switch it.
Okay, cool. So Tiffy, why don't you go?
Okay, I'm going to use my pistol, and I rolled a 6 plus 4, so 10.
Okay, that is not going to do it. It sort of like buffets him a little bit, but he's not going to take any damage for that. Tim.
All right, I want to try my trick attack one more time.
You have to be in melee range, right?
Am I not in melee range at this point?
With so far away from this thing.
Okay. Because I think I only have the sword. I don't think I have any other.
No, you took another one, didn't you? You took that sniper rifle.
Did I? Okay, if I did, awesome. I'll shoot him with that. That's a 10 plus. What do I add to that? Say 16.
10 plus 16. That's gonna be a hit.
Not 10 plus 16. 10 plus 6. 16.
Oh, yeah, right. That makes a lot more sense. That's still a hit. That's gonna be okay. Doing a good bit of damage here. Still up. Still looking.
66 damage. Strong. I respect that.
Now he's gonna go. He's gonna reach down and he finds a. Let's see what he finds. What does he find? Oh boy, yeah. So he's grumpy that he missed
Tim.
Yeah. He's angry that he didn't hit him. So this time he's gonna pick up a big thing, and he picks up like a freighter and heaves it at you. All right. So anybody who's within like 20 feet of Keanu, make a reflex save.
I'm guessing I
guess that's all of us.
I don't know. What are your speeds?
I am fast.
40 feet.
Yeah. So Keanu's is lagging behind.
Oh, great!
Like takes this all by himself. Right like that. Okay, that's gonna be 32 points of damage. Woo. Okay, you guys are almost to his feet, and in fact, you can actually see your ship from here. It's maybe like 200 feet past him, maybe like 200 feet on the other side of him. If you really sprint, maybe you can make it. Maybe you can make it. Okay, are you guys still running?
I have a speed boost on my legs, so yes, I am still running.
Okay. All right, Keanu, what are you doing?
I guess I gotta run.
Okay. So you're gonna take a run action and move it 4 times.
No. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire.
Okay.
Because I don't know. We'll hope for the best. Got a 7 and 20.
Okay, that's a 7. 7 is not going to do a ton of damage, but the 20 is going to do double damage on that. So that's going to be 85 points of damage.
Whew. Did that do anything?
It's 85 more damage off of him. He's He's looking angry. He's making kind of an angry face at you, and his chest is starting to kind of like burn a little bit from all that sick laser burn he's getting. Tiffy, go. Tiffy, go.
All right, so I'm gonna run up 40 feet like I normally do, and I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna burn this marshmallow.
Okay, burn him. Oh.
All right, I rolled a 14 plus 4, so 18.
Okay, that will do it. On a gyrojet, that's 38 points of damage. You guys are slowly whittling this guy down. Okay, let me hear from you, Tim.
All right, I'm gonna continue to run, and then once I get to my max, I'm going to try to hit it with the sniper rifle. That is an 11 plus a 6. That's a 17.
A 17 is going to do it as well. That's going to be 50 points damage. Yes! You guys are kind of like right up. You guys are kind of like right up, almost underneath it now. So much so that it is going to just take a step forward and make an attack against one of you guys. Tim, we're doing Tim.
Okay.
You're the last one you hit him. Are you ready for this?
No, but
all right. So he grabs you. Does a 30 hit your CMD?
KAC plus 8 is...
Yeah.
Oh no. My KAC plus 8 is 29.
Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay. He grabs you, and you go up in the air. Tiffy, you are running along and like taking pot shots when your companion just like goes whoop, just disappears.
I don't get a reflex save or anything like that to try to.
You got a CMD. Oh, pretty good. Oh man. Oh gosh. Okay. Keanu.
I'm gonna keep on going. I'm right behind Tiffy.
Okay. You're moving. You're hauling butt while he's distracted.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. You guys are just, or I guess wait. Oh, Tiffy, why don't you go?
Yeah, I'm gonna run another 40 feet. How far away from my ship am I?
You're probably about 150 feet away now.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and shoot it again.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Give it to me.
All right. I rolled a 9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay, a 13 is not quite gonna do it on this guy. He does look slightly annoyed. So you guys are kind of like past him now. I would say, Tim, do you want to make a acrobatics to try to get out, or like I don't know?
Yeah, I would love to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
to
try it
to try to get out. So that's an 18 acrobatics check.
Okay, that does not meet the requisite number of roll points.
Oh, of course it doesn't.
And he's got something very, very special for Tiffy.
Oh no!
He throws Tim at Tiffy. All right, make a reflex save, Tiffy.
Oh gosh. All right, so plus 2, so 12.
All right, a 12 is not gonna do it. Okay, so both you and Tim take 44 points of damage.
Oh gosh!
My God, yeah, I'm dead.
I lost my little character that had all of my damage points. Yeah, I'm still good.
Okay, good. Tiffy, so you are unconscious. I think you still have plenty of resolve points, but
yeah, that's true. Can I use one?
Yeah, on your turn you can use one.
Okay.
Okay. But now it is Keanu's turn. Keanu, what's up?
Keanu's just hauling booty. He'll turn around to take 2 shots at him.
If you take 2 shots, then you can't move this round.
Okay, so just take 1?
Yeah, well, you can take 1 and move like 40 feet, yeah.
All right, 18.
All right, 18 will do it, and you've got that sustain going, so you're doing twice the damage on this thing. This is going to be 72 points of damage. Whew. Oh man, okay, this thing is bloodied. This thing is oozing,
oozing goo.
Oozing this white goo. And Tim, you're up.
Okay.
Save him, Tim.
I want to keep running, and then I want to shoot it with the snip snipes.
You're gonna move 40 feet, and you're gonna take your snipes.
So 19.
That'll do it. That'll be 63 damage for you. You guys are working them down. Okay. We are back around to our good buddy, the Fat Construct. Fat Construct is going to just pick something up and throw it at the furthest one away, which I think at this point is going to be Keanu.
Am I? I thought I was still behind.
It's not too bad.
All right, so reflex save 10.
Okay, that one actually does hit you.
You rolled a natural 1.
Was that? Oh no, that's not the attack roll. That's decide who he throws it at. All right, that's 37.
Oh, I'm gonna need to use a resolve point.
Okay. We're back around to.
So what can I do? Because I'm down and unconscious.
You can spend a resolve point to stabilize, and on the next turn you can spend 2 to get a hit point and get back up. Do you guys remember how Death and Dying works?
Patrick says yes.
Okay, yeah. So then on the next turn you can stand back up.
Okay, so I'm just at like 0 hit points now,
and
but I'm not unconscious anymore. Okay.
Well, no, you are unconscious right now. You're not dying. You're stable. And
okay.
On the next turn, you can spend 2 resolve points and get 1 hit point back, and then you're awake, and then you can move. Okay, then we're down to Keanu.
Okay, so
are you gonna do the same? Or are you gonna spend a resolve point?
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spend a resolve point.
Okay, cool. All right, we got 2 stable people. We got a Tim. Tim, what's up, Tim?
Tim is going to continue to run and then try to hit him with that snipes.
Okay, so right now you're about 50 feet away from your ship. You roll a...
So there's a 16 on the die plus 6 for a ranged attack. That is going to be a 22.
That's gonna do it. You're doing big damage to your boy here. Okay, yeah. So this guy's looking a little bit wobbly at the moment. In fact, he's going to take a moment to collect himself and heal himself back up a little bit, which is one of the fun things that he gets to do. Let's go to Tiffy.
Right, I'm going to use my 2 remaining resolve points to get 1 hit point back, and then I'm going to run.
You're just gonna haul ass.
Yep.
Okay. You get up to around where Tim is. Now we're going to Keanu. Keanu, what's up?
I'm doing the same thing.
Okay, you're gonna spend those resolve points. You're gonna get up and get the heck out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the question: who's he gonna throw it at? He looks around himself and he finds a dearth of options of throwables, and so he starts to walk towards you, and he walks with a speed of about 50. So he's maybe about a turn away from you right now. You guys have 1 turn. You got 1 turn here. Make it count.
How close are we to the ship?
You guys are probably about a move action away from the ship at this point. You guys have gotten really close. Tiffy, do something good here.
Okay, I'm gonna run at the ship and get inside.
Okay. You come over and you bang on the door and you get it to come open. You climb inside. Okay, Keanu, what are you doing?
I'm doing the same thing, but I'm gonna take a 1 shot.
Mm-hmm. So you're just gonna get to the ship and then take a knee and blast him.
And then I'm gonna get in the ship.
Okay, you're getting in the ship. Okay, cool. All right, Tim. I know how you love killing things.
Just love killing people. I'm gonna run to the door of the ship. I'm gonna turn. I'm going to fire the sniper rifle 1 last time. That's a 15 plus 6 is a 21.
That will do a damn good job. All right, he moves up and he's right next to the ship. Oh God!
He's gonna pick up our ship, and we're all gonna die.
Yep. He reaches down and he picks up the ship, and he lifts it up over his head. Does anybody have something that they would like to do?
Is the door still open?
The door shut after you came inside, but it has a kind of a proximity trigger.
I'd like to fasten my safety harness.
I'd like to fire my pistol out the door.
Do it. Just right down on his dumb head.
Oh, and I rolled a.
Can we fire out the door from the ship?
Yeah, you didn't really say you closed it.
I would.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, I want to shoot too. I want to shoot.
Okay, yeah. Yep, take a shot.
Can we fire the ship weapon? Does the ship have a weapon?
I don't know if your ship has a weapon. It's more of a Scooty Puff Jr. situation here.
Okay.
Scooty Puff Jr.
You have weapons.
All right, I would like to fire my. Oh, go ahead. Good, Mouse.
So I got a 21 and a 9.
That 21 on your last piece of ammunition vaporizes this thing.
Yes! And the ship crashes to the ground.
And there's like a moment where the ship just kind of hangs there, and then
are we still in space?
Yeah, there's like an artificial gravity on in here, and then you're all buckled in and ready to go. You get this thing fired up. Do you have any points in pilot?
So I do. I have a 9 in pilot.
Roll pilot for all your life, Drew.
It's an 18 plus 9. That is a 27.
You kick this thing on, and you basically do a suicide burn, where just the ship comes down, is about to hit the deck of this ship, and then just like full thrusters come on, and you just like hover over the ground for just a moment as it kind of tilts down, and then bam, it just like fires away. Out towards the gate, and the gate opens, and you guys drift off into sweet emptiness of space. Yeah, you guys have escaped. You guys have escaped the Life Star. Well, most of you have. Some of you have not. And they will not be forgotten. You guys have learned a important lesson about the nature of fooling with the forces of life and death, and how that can be a real but.
So Raimi looks up at Andis and says, "Well, what was the point of that?"
Oh, well, they had you shouldn't. That's all I got. I just thought it was real spooky.
Well,
I got bit. Now I'm gonna have alien babies, but.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I'm still going to give birth to alien babies. I feel a little bit better that I'm not some idiot who just let his life get sucked out of him by an ectoplasmic ghost.
Yeah, that guy was he was a real hoot and holler. That guy.
Well, we should get back to work.
I reckon so.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening. I really enjoyed this episode. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. Right before we let you go, we want to thank you again for listening, and we want to thank our good buddy AK47 Anton over on Twitter at AK47YT for letting us use his arrangement of the Ghostbusters theme song for this episode. It was super great, and I loved it, and I hope you did too, because it was the best. If you want to follow him, you can follow him on Twitter, as I said, at AK47YT, or on Patreon at patreon.com/AK47rocks1337. Go check him out. His stuff is great, and you should be listening to it. The other thing I want to mention right before I let you go is do not forget, Extra Life is still going on. You have just a few more days, just a day or two left to get those donations in. You should donate to me, but I don't care. You can donate to Alindra if you like for Alindra to win at things and Andis to not. But donate to the group, donate to Paizo, just donate to Extra Life. It goes to local hospitals. You can choose your local hospital. I'm pretty sure I've selected for my donations to go to the Boston Children's Hospital, which I very much support. And the Children's Miracle Network is a fantastic charity that definitely deserves lots and lots of support, and I hope you will join us in supporting them. Thank you guys so much again, and have a wonderful week. We will see you next time, right here on Cosmic Crit.